Welcome. This is JordangeVision. Okay, guys, we got another dose of Beyond Belief Factor Fiction here for you. We're almost halfway through the second season. Feels like yesterday that I started the first season, so, pretty crazy. Got another one, 5 more stories. Gonna see if I can get 5 out of 5 today. Let's see. Again, if you're not familiar with the show, we see the 5 stories. We have to guess whether each one is based on a true story or whether it is complete fiction thought up by their writers. So, we guess at the end of each one, and then we see if we're right at the end of the show. So, here we go. Beyond Belief Factor Fiction, Season 2, Episode 6. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are sticking with me, here we go. Oh, chandelier. Getting Phantom of the Opera vibes.
In this drawing, is it the profile of a couple about to kiss?
Yeah, I see that.
Take another look. It's a candle lighting the darkness.
Oh, that's good too.
Kind
of a weird shaped candle, but I see it.
When you're behind the wheel at night, is there anything more disturbing than someone behind you who's driving with bright lights?
Oh, all the time.
Drivers do it. Sometimes they're unaware their brights are on, and sometimes, as in our next story, the reason is much more ominous.
That is my number one driving pet peeve.
Now I was totally lost. And something's telling me I better figure out this map by myself.
Thank heavens for GPS nowadays.
Oh no. I hear them at the pool table.
I can do it. Yeah, you don't know me, boss.
Oh no.
Watch and learn, old man.
You're gonna try to pick her up.
Well, do you mind if I sit down?
Yes?
And I gotta get back on the road.
This is one of those guys who doesn't take no for an answer.
I can hear their ugly comments and I can feel their eyes on me. No trophy tonight, Gunner.
Yeah, take that, Gunner.
I don't hear... Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I feel like I'm being followed. The quicker I get out of here, the better I'll feel.
We'll see Gunner, but knowing this show, she probably is being followed. Yep. There they are.
Now my big challenge is to stay awake. That coffee didn't do much good. Besides, I didn't even get to finish it. The radio. That should keep my mind alert for a while.
Hard rock, that'll keep you awake.
The next place I stop is going to be a lot safer than that bar.
Middle of the night, I don't know what safe places there are, but hopefully.
Oh no, what's this? I'll bet it's that creep from the bar. Why does he have his high beams on? They're blinding me. Well, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Don't ever stop for someone doing that. Just messes with your visibility, and it's just not good. It doesn't convey the message.
Pass me already.
Yep, I say that all the time, too.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is way too creepy. Oh.
Crazy?
I would wager that he is. Or she is. We still don't know who it is.
Hello?
Own dead?
I'm being followed by somebody in a pickup truck. Yes.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
That is freaky. Stay on the road, girl.
Oh,
I'm just watching this and I'm getting annoyed. Oh. That is not safe. Oh. Now the car's not starting.
Get out of the car, lady! Get out of the car, lady! Now! Lady!
Well, that escalated quickly.
You in the back seat! Get your hands up! Get your hands
Wait,
up!
back seat?
Nice and slow. Drop the knife! Drop the knife! That's why I was flashing.
Maybe don't point your gun in her face then.
Attacking you.
But kudos for saving her, I guess.
Thank you.
Maybe now we can have that cup of coffee, eh? What are you looking at? Turn around.
The man we perceive to be a villain turns out a hero. The bright lights that seemed so threatening were really beacons of protection.
Again, there's nothing really supernatural about this one. Like, it's not like a ghost story or anything like that, or paranormal or spirits or anything like that. It's just, this guy noticed that some guy was hiding in the backseat of her car the whole time, which we didn't see until the end. So, and he followed her and, kind of scared the shit out of her, but at the same time saved her life. Pretty amazing story, but there's nothing really unbelievable in that sense. So I'm going to mark this one down as truth. All right, pretty easy one there, I think. Let's move on to the second one.
Some call them bag ladies. To others, they are vagrants. Are these street people merely collecting cast-off rubbish? Or are there treasures to be discovered in their receptacles? Gloria was
Yes, some people could see that way.
She was Lenny Fields was an out-of-shape comedy writer for television.
Hey, that's
shows,
me.
Stand-up. On his morning jogs, he always stopped to exchange a quip or two with Gloria, the park's resident bag lady.
Easy, sonny boy.
So, where are you living these days?
The old zoo.
Living in the zoo?
Always more concerned about another's safety than his own. But today, he should have worried for himself.
Watch out, Lenny.
That's a nice jogging suit he's got there. I think it looks
Oh.
better on me. What do you think?
Watch out, Lenny.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Like your suit.
That is a
Thanks.
great jacket.
I got it on sale at that sporting goods store just before you get to the park, or right in the corner there. That big one there, yeah. They're having a big sale.
Just go buy it there.
I got a great deal on this.
Don't need to rob me.
No, I like take the money. Take the money. It's
And
yours.
the jacket.
No, but it's my jacket.
Great
Wait a minute.
jacket.
All right. Come on, guys.
Whoa, nice watch.
Wait, help!
Oh, getting greedy.
Take the jacket. Take the jacket. Here, take the watch. You can have that too.
And the pants.
Oh, wait a minute. Not
What?
the pants. You can't.
Pants?
For God's sake, help!
Now you're just embarrassing the guy.
Big pants. Please don't do this to me. Please. Hey,
Yeah, this is
hey,
just humiliation at this point.
Gloria, it's me. Over here.
Oh, I'd want to be invisible.
God.
Can you see if you can get this door open? I'm freezing.
Yeah. Hold on.
How'd the muggers lock the door? Oh,
Hey, what are you standing there for? Come on down and step into my fitting room.
You've really got
Oh.
something for me in there?
hope she's got a change of clothes. Here we go.
Can't put this on. It looks silly. It's not really.
He looks
my
silly now.
Really? It's not what other people think of you that matters. It's what you think of yourself.
Very true.
Hang on there. It's a bird, it's a plate, it's super jerk.
Nice.
Back for more, eh?
Hey, Soup.
Oh, that pose.
That is great. This time, we're taking your underwear.
That would be a no. Yep. I'll be taking this back.
Here's your watch. Thank you.
Had humbled them in a big hurry.
Hey, Gloria, you were right. This outfit is my color.
See, what did I tell
Gonna
you?
wear those colors for the rest of his life
Let's
now.
keep this a little. We've got a class reunion coming up, and there's a couple of neighborhood bullies that'll be there.
Revenge.
How about we look at the costume that gave him his newfound strength?
Meh.
Did Lenny have the inner courage all the time?
Talk about this one. It's one of those that, it's a cool story. You hear a lot of stories about that, someone getting strength by, putting on a pair of clothes. Like, I remember the movie a long time ago, Like Mike, where the little kid, finds a pair of Michael Jordan shoes and all of a sudden he's the greatest basketball player in the world. But I think this is one that falls kind of under, cool story, bro. But there's no way that wearing a suit like that actually made him tough. So I think I'm going to mark this one down as fiction. Okay, we got one of each so far. Let's get to story number 3.
Is there a more important job than that of a teacher? To influence, inspire,
Important, but there probably are more.
minds is the paperwork on her desk seems like a mountain. The minds of her students seem closed.
Yeah,
She's
I imagine it
about
can
to
get
be
like that
a
sometimes.
change.
I guess that's why when I was young, I always knew what I wanted to be. I didn't want to be a nurse or even a lawyer. I wanted to be a teacher. Now I've become a babysitter rather than a teacher.
It can get like that sometimes.
Lately, I find myself
Dante
thinking
Basco?
more
That's
and more
Rufio.
Deirdre, can we lose the mirror? All right, time's up, pens down.
Just so uninterested right now.
I was wondering why some of you didn't answer the essay question. What I want to do with my life.
You know why I didn't answer it? Because I ain't sure I'm going to even live to see 18.
How
Oh,
many
I
of the
hope
rest
I
of you feel the
don't
same
know
way?
where that's going.
I wondered if somehow I had failed these students. Was I partly responsible for their attitude?
Can't blame yourself. They are who they are.
I was suddenly aware of one student who was still at his desk.
A new student just suddenly appeared in the back.
Wait a second. Hold on.
And he's gone.
I couldn't understand it. He was nowhere in sight. Something
Gonna be one of those stories, eh?
behind me. His name was Rudy Hernandez.
Okay.
I was sure there was no Rudy in my class, and certainly not one that could write like this.
All of a sudden, the model student just appears.
I want to be. Helping others is the most important thing anyone can do with their life. The police may help fight crime, but teachers help fight ignorance. And ignorance breeds hate and poverty.
All of a sudden, he's back there?
Of course, being a good teacher explains. A superior teacher demonstrates. But a truly great teacher inspires. When a great
too true.
teacher helps, I think you are that kind of teacher. You are the kind of teacher that I would want to be.
How did you get in here?
He writes great, but he's looking a little creepy at the moment.
Hernandez? I'll call someone. No, don't take another step.
Oh, she's scared. What?
It was an accident of fate. If he hadn't made me leave my seat, I would have been shot.
Wow.
His face seemed to show it was...
Are you all right?
No.
Should I call a nurse?
No, I'm okay.
Police are on the way.
What just happened? Jeez.
Second drive-by this year.
Rudy Hernandez.
Oh,
Oh.
that's impossible.
Why?
Rudy Hernandez is dead.
No.
Yep.
No,
It's one of those stories.
The essay was gone, too.
Oh my God, what happened?
Was he the victim in the
Before
first
you could
shooting?
graduate.
Somehow, a student who had died years ago had saved my life. In more ways than one.
That's nuts, man.
Someone caused Vanessa to suddenly move away from the window out of harm's way. Was it another student using Rudy's name? If so, where did he go? And what happened to the paper he handed in?
Talk about that one. That would be pretty incredible if it was true. Like, you know, she's all of a sudden sees this new student at the back of her class that she'd never seen before. New student just hands in a paper that's like, teachers are the greatest, yada, yada, yada. I want to be a teacher too. And distracts her enough to dodge the drive-by shooting that she didn't know was coming. And as it turns out, the student was dead and the paper wasn't really there either. It's a lot. It's really a lot. I think it's a little too much for me to believe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised with this show, but I think my brain's telling me, like, how? Like, how? I think I have to mark this one down as fiction. We're going to get to story number 4 now. Let's see what we got.
The imagination of a child. What really goes on in a mind still unspoiled by most of the conventions and inhibitions of society? Should drawings like these be simply...
Hang those up on the fridge.
4-year-old Billy Potter is drawing lots of pictures lately. Pay close attention to them, analyze them, appreciate them.
Suppose the one thing certain about life is that we eventually leave it.
Let's
Too
hope
true.
sometime soon.
Earl Potter, with his wife in her last months of pregnancy, takes out a life insurance policy, hoping not to need it for a long, long time.
That's what we always hope, right?
So, if anything should happen to me, you and the baby will be taken care of.
Stop it, don't talk like that. You know it scares me.
It is a little scary, but yeah,
I love you.
it's a smart thing to do.
Hey, slow down.
4 years later. Oh no. Oh no.
Earl, are you okay? Somebody help me!
Good thing he had that policy.
Billy, go back in the house.
Oh, like no little kid should have to see something like that.
1 week after Earl's death, Marlene and her sister Bonnie are packing up for a move to Bonnie's house, while Billy keeps his mind occupied by drawing pictures.
Oh, that is great. Why don't you go make me some more, huh? Okay. God, if I could just
Didn't even
find
look
that
at it.
Insurance policy, you know? I never wanted to talk about this stuff with Earl, and now I'm broke and it's my
Oh,
own
she
fault.
can't find it.
Blame yourself.
Oh, it's got another one.
Now look at this one, Mom.
Oh, that's great. Sweetie, why don't you show that to your Aunt Bonnie, huh?
Is that a plane crash?
These scribbles are shorthand. You see these lines right here?
Yeah, it's
Billy spelled the word daddy. What?
Oh, did he?
Billy, what are you drawing over there?
I don't know. Just pictures.
What comes to mind, eh, kid?
First Village Trust.
First Village Trust, that's a bank.
Uh-huh. There's one in town. And these are numbers. 1104.
Did he find the policy? The kid?
Yes, it seems your late husband kept a safe deposit box here.
Was it box number 1104?
Well, I guess it was.
That's right.
You see, my
We'd
son,
have to drill the lock. There's a $200 fee.
Can I pay you after we open the box?
Is there $200 in there?
Please.
1 hour later, a locksmith shows up to open the safety deposit box. Marlene Potter, a woman down on her luck, clings to one last fragile hope. That somehow
God, I hope there's money in there.
Showing up in Bill.
It's lighter than I thought.
Oh. Well, dollar bills don't weigh a lot. Oh, look at that.
Did Aunt Bonnie know the truth all along and chose to secretly add the symbols to Billy's drawings? Or was a
That's
father's
possible?
spirit really got...
Let's talk about that one. I do think there are ways this one can be possible. Like, I think it's possible, you know, the policy was lying around somewhere. Maybe the kid saw it. Maybe he remembered the number, something like that. He was drawing the pictures. I guess the pictures themselves were irrelevant. Like, I was wondering, like, what the plane meant and stuff like that. But I guess the attention was drawn to the little scribblings on the edges of the pictures, which ended up being the safe deposit box number that they needed. So I guess it is possible that, like, he saw those and maybe just added them to the drawings, or maybe what Jonathan said about maybe Bonnie knew it all along and she kind of added those in. But I do think there are ways this can be true. So I'm going to mark that down. Okay, so now we got 2 trues and 2 falses. We have one more story to watch. Let's see what we got.
Horses have long been thought of as magical creatures, from Pegasus the winged stallion to
Oh,
the
yeah.
diving horse of Atlantic City. They've been applauded, gambled on, even worshipped.
Hey. Count Mystery.
The horse is named Count Mystery, and the mystery is, how does he do what
T.
he does? Ask Count Mystery a question, and
Is he
he'll
spelling a
spell out
word?
the answer by turning over a series of special letters.
Oh, really?
As if this, and in a few days, Count Mystery's colorful legend will become linked to the fate of young Tanner Johnson. Tanner is a boy like so many his age. He gets bored. He daydreams.
Oh, yeah.
He loses track of time.
That's me as a
and
kid.
location. Today, Tanner is exploring, and to really explore, you have to go places that you've never been before.
Don't walk across state lines, kid.
Tanner goes for long walks, looking for things. Obviously, Tanner's father
I
was
still
an
do
important
that.
part of his. But there is another man who's about to become very important to Tanner. In fact, Tanner's seen him many times before on the 6 o'clock news.
Over 24 hours has passed since little Tanner Johnson disappeared.
Aw, just come home, buddy.
Bride.
Now, these missing kids just break my heart. I mean, they rarely find them alive.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the mother.
Don't put that kind of thoughts in their heads.
Son.
I just know that Tanner's out there somewhere. I just know it. I don't know who'd take him.
Yeah, he just walked off, so he'll be back.
You know, I wish there was something else we could do.
Remember that horse story we covered a few years ago? You know, that old gelding that toured with the circus?
They're going to ask the horse, aren't
Some
they?
evidence that that was true.
Even if it was, that horse was 100 years old then.
Well, let's just call somebody and get him on it. I mean, it can't hurt.
Fine, call. It's now.
And the horses lived to 100 years. He can't mean literally, right?
I mean, something's bound to turn up soon. I mean, he couldn't have wandered that far.
What, are you kidding? If someone snatched this kid, the possibilities are endless.
If someone snatched him.
The horse's owner called the station. He's still alive.
All right, let's ask the horse.
You know, people travel from miles around, ask him questions about crops and about love. One time, he found a wife that went missing. In those
Seems like this
days,
horse has a good
when a
record.
wife went missing.
What'd you do? Tell him I was coming?
Oh, the
You know why
horse
I'm here?
knows.
Ask your question.
You
Okay.
said you knew why I was here.
Yep. T. Is he going to spell Tanner's name? N.
Tanner.
Yep.
Do you know where the boy is?
A. L I V. He's alive? But I think we knew that.
Alive. You're saying the boy's alive. But where?
But where? Yeah. Skip the alive and tell him where he is. W E L
Well,
in a.
the boy's alive in a well. But
Is he stuck in a well? O L D. Old.
O-L-D.
Old.
Old what? Old camp.
Old camp. The boy's alive in the well up in the old camp.
It's like a horse Ouija board.
Can't believe you dragged me out here.
Yeah, the cop's a skeptic.
Tanner!
The horse told us he was here. Yep, he is in there. Yep.
Look at the rig. We found him.
Yep.
Tanner Jansen has been rescued and appears to be in good condition. Ms. Jansen, would you care to say a few words?
Yes.
Thank you, horse.
Well, this was a story that certainly ended on a happy note. Be sure to tune in tomorrow when I reveal how I was led to Tanner. Until then...
Oh, this ought to be good.
WRS News.
So who supplied the lead?
Let's just say I got it straight from the horse's mouth.
Ah. What a line.
Can an animal possess psychic powers? Doesn't the Farmer's Almanac base mysteriously accurate predictions on animal behavior? And how do dogs and cats...
Okay. So, one more talk before we get our answers. I'm going back and forth on this one, guys. Because, stranger things have happened with animals predicting things. It's a little crazy that the horse can actually spell out exactly what he means. But, dogs have been trained to do some pretty amazing things. It's a tough one, guys. It really is. Like I don't know how, but it seems like something that could happen. I have this rational brain inside me saying, how is this possible? But there's still a part of my brain saying, write down true. And, there have been some incredible stories that I thought there's no way they're true on the show, and then they are. I'm going to take a chance on this one. I'm going to say this is true. Okay, we have our answers. Stories 1, 4, and 5 I have marked true. Stories 2 and 3 I have marked fiction. Let's see how I did, guys.
Now it's time to see which of our stories are based on actual events and which are total works of fiction.
All right.
The tale of the woman who was saved by the high beams of a truck. True or false?
So I said true on this one. Even though the guy in this story was acting nobly, as it turned out, this still annoys the crap out of me.
Is this story based on an actual event? No way. It's a made-up tale.
Okay, wrong.
Let's look at the story of the bag lady with the magic costume. Whoa!
So I said this was fiction.
Where do I get one of these?
Get one of these in your face. Oh, that pose. That pose.
This time, we're taking your underwear.
In fact, I will be taking your underwear.
Did you think this story of sudden strength and courage was real? You're right. It happened.
0 for 2.
Now what about the tale of the teacher whose life was saved by the ghost of a dead student?
I said this was fiction as well.
You just answer me. Are you Rudy Hernandez? Look, I'll call someone.
What you so mad about, Ghost?
No, don't take another...
Did you guess that this story of the student's spirit was fictional? You're right. It never happened.
All right, got that one right.
Let's take another look at the child whose scribblings turned out to be a message in shorthand.
This is really weird.
So I said true on this one.
Yes, it seems to your late husband kept a safe deposit box here.
Did you think this was inspired by an actual event? Yes, it was.
It was? So that's 2.
The horse with psychic powers. What was your opinion of this story?
A very small true on this one. Not going to show this whole spelling out again, are they?
Old camp.
Did a horse like this one really exist? Yes. This story happened.
Okay. So first 2 wrong, but last 3 right, so it's another 3 out of 5.
Were you able to identify fact from fiction, or have we once again demonstrated that certain things in life can never be explained?
Well, you're always demonstrating that, no matter how well I do. Alright guys, so there's another episode of Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction. Did pretty well on that one, another 3 out of 5. Seems to be my average, I guess. So happy with that. Still, looking for another 4 or maybe a 5 at some point, but, I'll take another 3. Nothing to sneeze at. Some of those stories are weird. I took a chance on that horse story. It paid off. And yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, Jordan Vlogs. And until next time, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Take care. Bye-bye.